Game-Geki.
Get on patrol! Survival units gonna roll!
Welcome to Game-Geki, the show that spent 10 days rebuilding after the massacre before last time's World vs. World. I'm DDK, joined by the mighty Nemesis Alliance as World 8 once again tests their mettle against another opponent. Happy weekend, everyone. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape for World 8 versus World 20. For World 8, FKNessie, holding the veil as usual, is Raccoon Task Group, commanded by the Mini, holding their position in the rankings from last month. Meanwhile, it's Sin City currently holding the veil for World 20, known as Olympus, commanded by Lodki, who are giving up a substantial power advantage against Raccoon Task Group. Both world's largest alliances are primarily Japanese focused, with neither choosing to hold the veil on behalf of their respective world. We have our mighty Neon Genesis sitting at well over 9 billion power, versus their Asano Gaiken private school, Nimai campus to be specific, at 7.7 billion power. Looks like the person who wrote the alliance description is looking for a boyfriend. Gotta be sharp though. As far as the most powerful players in the alliances go, World 8 has trusty old ladies master, climbing from 31 to 21 in the rankings. The master's been getting his kills in since last month, nearly doubling them. At 600,000 power, he's a clear lead of 150,000 over World 20's Chotter, but looks like Chotter has plenty of kills racked up, so shields at the ready, World 8. Both worlds this time are sporting 4 main alliances, with World 20's 2 backup alliances packing just that bit more power than World 8's, which could pose World 8 something of a struggle for those towers. For combined power, World 8 is 28.6 billion against World 20's 26.8 billion, giving World 8 a nice power advantage of 1.8 billion. Before we move on from the news, World 8 announced earlier this month their intention to purge mansions not affiliated with the top 4 alliances, as Mini announced.
We are implementing a strategy that has successfully worked for other worlds. We are asking everyone to consolidate into the top 4 alliances.
The next full deployment event is being described as the hard deadline for this approach, with unapproved mansions at risk of being condemned. This is expected to occur Friday the 17th of July during the week after World vs. World, although that is subject to change and we advise you check the in-game notification.
We hope everyone understands that this drastic step is necessary for the long-term survival and strength of our world. Thank you for your cooperation.
While this is likely to come as bad news for some, this tough new stance has the full backing of the 4 top alliances, who are currently recruiting now. Spaces are limited, so get your applications in as soon as possible to avoid disappointment. Before the World vs. World point collecting began, it was time for a quick vaccine lab raid, and I must admit, I was a little too quick on the trigger to enter, otherwise I might have noticed it wasn't just any opponents chosen for the Nemesis Alliance this time round. But none the wiser, I leap on, the game of course showing its usual stellar quality as I attempt to join. Great. Really great. Anyway, we get settled in, teams looking really matched, we might have a real fight on our hands. While I wait for the joining phase to end, I read some of the battlefield chat. Let's see how it goes, offers El Maestro's better half, Master's Lady. We got this, Annex cheers. House Elf offering some strategy advice. Remember, we grab the centre and Merc outposts as soon as they open. Chatter is stronger than Bow Alliance, Axel, taken aback, barely able to put the words together, offers. Chatter? Strange. Have I heard that before? Wait a minute. Let me check something real quick. Chatter with 3 T's. It's World 20's Shadow Umbrella, complete with the strongest player in their world, Chatter. No sooner am I done sharing my genius observation when I find I'm under attack by enemy forces, and in moments myself, Xanax and Dustin are under pressure by stronger players. Me and Dustin try a quick rally on one of them while Xanax is overwhelmed and wiped from the map. Our rally faring little better. I see the convoy of troops marching to my doors, so I try a quick tactical teleport to get a surprise attack off, which to my surprise hits with a victory. But it's short-lived. As enemy reinforcements arrive, the Lumen Level 5 Dark Knight arrives to hastily wipe my mansion from the face of the earth. I try to extinguish the fires of my own mansion, but it's no good, as the enemy pull off double, even triple teams of attacks, sending me back to the safe zone. At least we got one of them. Good work there, Dustin. At that point, the best I can do is try to gather from one of the silos on the sidelines with my scant remaining troops, while the rest of the Nemesis Alliance who are still able to fight gather around the central laboratory for one epic standoff, shot of themselves amongst the enemy forces. But it proves futile as they pick us off one by one, the Umbrella Shadow offering a display of overwhelming force. Axel attempts to go round the board reclaiming buildings, while Seb, Vidar and Steely try to mount rallies against them, but ultimately fail. While even from the sidelines I'm not safe as my mansion is put to the flame and I'm sent back to the safe zone. Chotter begins to go round the houses, quite literally, clubbing Kill of All, Sheer and Vidar away with club-wielding Monster Hunter feline skin troops, no doubt claimed at great expense. Stacked up like cue balls, our Alliance members return to the safe zone in their droves, leaving just Steely Phil and Master's Lady out by the centre. "Guys, reinforce me!" asks Phil, and so we did. My humble 1,000 soldiers speeding in from the sidelines using the 10 free speed-ups that I'd only just learned that we got given for this event. You live and you learn. My crucial 1,000 troops hurtle across the map at ludicrous speed to join Steel as it becomes completely surrounded, though the largely depleted Umbrella Shadow forces bouncing off Steel for an incredibly long time. Wave after wave of enemy forces, this Steel just can't be shifted. "I'm gonna get a new points record for this," laughs Steel, as wave after wave of enemies are repelled and defense victories begin piling up. "Just look at all these. This is some content for DDK. Well pointed out, Jamin. "Hi Mom," says Axel. "Soy famoso," the Ronin adds, as they know this battle will go down in history. "Ah, they finally got me," Steel declares as Chatter shows up to confirm their total victory. "We lost the battle today, but we showed up and fought till the end. World 8 will be seeing Umbrella Shadow again on Saturday." That'll do, Steely Phil. That'll do. As I begin gathering points, I'm greeted with a sequence of adverts for stuff to buy. I've had as many as 4 show up in a row. No doubt Capcom are turning heads with these amazing deals. Speaking of turning heads, the new Monster Hunter crossover is here for the rest of the month. It's almost entirely reskinned events and features from the game, but there is this cooking minigame, which has given me terrible Silent Hill Ascension flashbacks. You've got to time pressing the phone screen just right for the perfect steak.
So tasty.
And when I say this crossover reskins other aspects of the game, it really just about duplicates everything. It does come complete with 2 new heroes to unlock. You can see I'm spinning for generic female hunter shards here, but a male hunter coming available when you sign in for 15 days. As is customary for Points Race Monday, I grab the Master Strategist buff from World Commander Mini and proceed to construct like a madman. I get the mansion up to level 2, but then I'm ultimately aluminium constrained, which shall slow down going after the Lumin level 3 mansion. Later that day, it's a Monster Hunter themed Gator event for the Alliance. It goes a little further than the Alligator, though, in that you get random part break emails, which reward extra generic items to spend in the Monster Hunter prize event store. Other than that, though, it's just another half an hour, rallying the Rathalos over and over. At the end of day 1, I'm 41st place. Considering I rarely purchase anything in the game, I'll take that. Nemesis landing at 5th place on the leaderboard for the day, but what's interesting here is that for the first time we've got Imperio, Sun, managing 2nd place. Day 2, using those character files, going for the motions like you do. Particular focus on getting Piers' star level up, making him ready to use as part of my main group. He pretty much replaces Barry. Also applying all the female hunter shards. There's no way to obtain these shards outside the Monster Hunter event, so when it's over that'll be all there is to improving her stats. There's also a new type of event, In Search of Herbs, a sort of single player event where you race against other players to gather 150,000 herbs. You can also kill enemies on the map to increase things like your gathering speed whilst playing this event. You have to register a time slot to ensure there's other players to race against, and the more competitive players can fight over the higher level resources such as the herb lab in the middle. A lot of players are praising this for being reasonably different from the other events. I'm not super competitive, but you can leave when you hit 150,000, so I could always experiment trying to shave time off each time the event comes around. Day 2 ends with my ranking at 39, and Bao's ranking at 4th. Day 3, kill monsters, cook meat, die of boredom. Day ended with me at 38th place for the day, 32nd overall. All World 8 alliances at the top of the rankings, and Imperial back in 2nd. They could be vying for some kind of new world order at this rate. Day 4, and let me tell you, there's a real sense of event fatigue this week, as we got the Monster Hunter event, Chopper event still around, World vs World. Hey look, we've even changed how the cooking event works to make it more difficult. Kinda looks like Guitar Hero now.
Nice. That looks so
Training buff time as it's troop training day. Upgrade all my lower level soldiers. Really managed to get most of them to T9 and T10. My ranking holds steady at 49. World 8 well and truly in the lead on points. On the final point scoring day, World Chat is visited by Chota with 3 Ts from World 20. He seems a very courteous and polite guy for someone who's busted Bao's chops back on Sunday. I didn't score as high in the rankings for the day, but ultimately found myself rank 42, besting all but 7 people from World 20. I'll have myself some of that. World 8 has absolutely taken World 20 to the cleaners on the points race. World 8 alliances in the top 4 places in the ranking, meaning even 4th place Nemesis Alliance, Bao, managed to beat the best World 20 had to offer. Looks like Imperio's number 2 spot stuck for the week, which means according to the laws of World 8 they'll be getting more security centres for sure, since World 8 choose not to fight over them, but rather dole them out based on the points from the point race. You can see the no mention attack rules agreed upon by both worlds. Before we head over to World 20 for the assault on St. Vale, let's take a look back at the last 6 months of World vs World. World 8 seen victory 4 times out of 5, seeing off the likes of Invader Zim, Shane O'Mac, and all of the Muffins. And it's all really been thanks to the cooperation between the big 4 alliances and the tireless efforts of Commander Mini, who isn't afraid to make the difficult choices. If you're an up-and-coming player in Resident Evil Survival Unit and are looking for something new, why not consider World 8 during the next World Transfer event? Come and be part of one of the main 4 alliances. Whether it be Neon, RTG, Sun or Bao, maybe we've got what you've been looking for. And now, it's time for World vs World. We join the action a few hours in, with World 8's RTG already commanding a respectable lead of 40 minutes against Sin City. World 20 and Chota putting up a fight. Let's speed up the action now as we go into our first song. It has its own music video here on the channel, and it was inspired by World 8's choice to consolidate and burn all the mansions.
Now
So, as I'm walking home in the bright sunlight, barely able to see the screen, and joining whatever rallies bow throw at me as they attempt to secure the West Tower. Alas, these towers always being a tough nut to crack. But this time, the tower's guarded by Wave, the most powerful of the alliances of World 20. The alliance looking pretty spent from hours of smashing against Wave's tower. We've got Axo on point, his soldiers diminished. Fuck it, he says. Elegant always, going for the Hail Mary and signing off on the rally, knowing that he'll be in ICU for the best part of 2 weeks.
Me? I feel like $1,000,000.
You can see the trucks have made a comeback here as I've been out on a prior engagement, hence me joining the battle late. Sorry about that, by the way. Was watching a theatre show and cultured me. Spotty signal on the phone really struggling in the 34°C heat. That's 93 in Fahrenheit. As I make my way home, RTG holding the veil. And is that Keaton? Wasn't he in Sun a few days back? Perhaps they've got him on loan. Though it could be a full transfer. Although speaking of transfer, we see Sin have taken the veil. Chota themselves, evidently loaned over from Shadow Umbrella. Our rally fails. I notice there's still time on the second rally, but I'm on a tram at this point, being absolutely blinded by bright sun, and muck up trying to join it. Heck, this video summary is the first time I'm seeing most of this action. And I was there. Time for another song while I get my bearings. This one inspired by our earlier encounter with Chota in the Lab Raid. It's called Awestruck.
The devil within you, out of reach, hard to keep, it overwhelms you. I've got power you cannot deny. Millions of soldiers will cut your supply. Despair, they already warned you. Bring the pain, hurts again, roll right through you. Can't keep control of my spend. What? Deep into pockets, bringing your ends. Oh no, it's over before it starts. No blow, demon has all the cards. How are we supposed to beat when we can't keep our feet? It's all I need, got what I wanted, it's all about greed. Barry Burton, with his peace he defends, but it's this G who's got the biggest weapons. Can it be? I wasted so many nights. This game, I've already paid the price. Survival unit, where I make my bread. Locking and loading, where I'm making you dead. Could it be? The end for DDK. So it's the unit that's had its day. Awestruck.
The song ends as RTG managed to overcome Chota with 3 Ts, and it's Tweak taking the veil. That's the thing about RTG, while they certainly are open to loaning players, their alliance runs pretty deep with the strong players who have over 150 million power. Steely Phil sends another rally. Just as I return home we can finally switch the graphics settings back up. Doesn't help us with the rally though. Over at the Veil, RTG actually evicting themselves from the Veil to avoid the damage from Sin's attack. Current timings show RTG is 20 minutes off reaching victory, the World 20 Sin City doing what they can to avoid that, but they've got 50 minutes to claw back. Can't help but notice the lack of Chota at this point. Perhaps the last assault sealed Chota's fate, Sin City's hold on the Veil being short-lived, as Tweak and RTG wrestle it back. At this time, PF Redfield has joined the fight to lead a rally against Wave's tower. Join PF's rally, Axel. I think we can take it, Steel suggests as the guys have been experimenting adjusting their attack teams. I'm going to attack like Irwin charges in Attack on Titans. My soldiers rage, declares Axel. And so Bao managed to out the Wave Alliance in a blaze of glory. And on that high, let's play another song, celebrating the Never Say Die altitude of World 8, We Rallied After All.
Fires are blazing, mansions they're raising. Burned all of ours, they took out the stars. Give me a minute, get me back in it. Was it all worth it? No thoughts of regret. Hell yeah! We rallied after all. We gambled with the fall. Needed this, could not miss. Aluminum plated cash, one in our fist. Took us down when fooling around. Kicked up a fuss, too strong and hurt us. Spencer can't build it, army-proof Hamlet. Shield it away, will we fight today? Troops killed some oops. Didn't know their names, died in the flames. Forget about zombies, target towers, please. Credit card equipped, is that our secret?
Alright guys, we can safely say Olympus has fallen. We rejoin the action as GG calls are raised. Ladies Master had returned a while ago during the last song. He was driving for the last 40 minutes, leaving RTG in capable hands whilst he was away. Despite Sin City currently occupying the Vale, current times look like RTG is indeed just about claimed victory, as Sin City would need 50 more minutes occupation, and there's less than that on the clock left now. The total 5-hour battle time being offset slightly due to a timing glitch. A glitch in this game? No, never!
That must be why we're not shipping Windows 98 yet.
Absolutely, absolutely.
GG still being handed around. GG Wave, very tough, says Steely Phil. Wave replying back, GG Bao, you are very persistent. And persistent we are, rallying and grabbing that West Tower from Wave one more time, for good measure. Bunio from Neon, grabbing St. Vale at the end there, effectively removing any chance of the timer glitch, ruining a glorious victory. Let's give the top 10 point scorers their due. At number 1, it's Punio from Neon, DS2's Hana-san at 2, Waves Nagiri-san at 3, at 4, DSO KTV, In 5th, there's RTG's Tweak. 6th, it's DSO again, Atoria-san. In 7th, we have Neon's Beetle-san. 8th, Waves, Ore Kaore Igai-san. Number 9, it's RTG's newest, Heaton. And at 10, from Neon, Arumi-san. That's all from me. Another victory from World 8. GG.